Hello, I am Cheryl Austin. I am an extension agent in Texas with the Cooperative Extension Program, Prairie View A&M University. And since it's the holiday season, I wanted to talk about eating away from home. Many of us will be traveling this season or will be attending different holiday parties or get togethers, events. And if we don't want to rack up too many calories, then we need to have a plan of action. So, how many of you have family reunions during the holidays? If your family is like mine, family reunions mean food, food, and more food. So, what do? You can make your portion smaller, maybe use a smaller plate, or if you don't have a smaller plate, you can just start off with less and take your time and just socialize and then see if you are actually full before you go back for more. You can be the one to bring a healthy dish. You can eat healthier at other meals outside of the reunion. So when you're together with your family, maybe you go for whatever food is there. But then when I'm away from the family events, we just choose to eat healthier during that time. You can also just focus more on the social time. When you get there, just talk more, have more conversations, and spend less time around the food. Try to incorporate some physical activity at the reunion. Drink water instead of soda or tea or whatever sugary beverages are around. Maybe have a light snack before you come so that you don't overdo it when you're there. And if you're thirsty, quench your thirst again with water instead of those sugary beverages. How many of you have heard that song, It's My Party, I Can Cry If I Want to? Well, sometimes we might say, It's my vacation, I can eat how I want to. When we're on vacation, we are definitely not on the same schedule that we are when we're not on vacation. And so we might be eating more meals out. And so what do? We got to have a plan. So you can actually go online. Everything is online nowadays. You can go online, review the menus, and get the nutrition information. Look at what restaurants, if you're staying in a hotel, look at what restaurants are around that particular hotel and look at their menus. What's the nutrition information? Plan ahead to eat at locations around you that actually offer healthier choices. Or you can allow yourself certain splurges, but make sure that you're going to get that 30 for 30 in while you're there. Get that 30 minutes every day to work off some of those extra calories. While you're traveling, maybe pack some snacks that are healthier: trail mix, fruit, nuts, pretzels, crackers, oatmeal, snack bars. And then always watch your portions. When you're eating out, you can always share your meals and snacks with other people so that you don't eat as much. If you get a hotel that has a refrigerator and a microwave, or even some hotels have a full kitchen, and then you can make your own food that's healthier. Okay, now who all works around people? You have family or friends or coworkers who it seems like they're trying to sabotage you. They keep unhealthy food around you and they just encourage you. It's okay to live a little. That little piece of cake is not going to hurt. It's the holiday season. Enjoy yourself. It feels like sweet sabotage. So, what do? If I'm in an office, I can make sure that I keep healthy items in my office. And then this is something that I'm learning how to do: get up and move every so often to try to work off some of those calories and just get in more physical activity. Let people around you know what your goals are. They may still try to sabotage you, or it may feel like they're still trying to sabotage you, but just let people know in a nice way what your goals are. And you might be the one to create a worksite wellness initiative. You might be the one to say, hey, it's lunchtime. Everybody has finished eating Will someone join me for a walk around the building or for a walk at the nearest park? But you can be the one to start that and kick that off. And so instead of sabotaging one another with unhealthy food, we might, in a good way, sabotage one another to eat healthier and live healthier. Ain't no party like a potluck party, 'cause a potluck party don't stop. Ain't no party like a potluck party, 'cause a potluck party don't stop. Maybe you're involved in a lot of things outside of work. You're involved in your community or your church. And guess what? Everybody wants to throw a potluck around the holidays. And so, even though you are asked to prepare a dish and be a part of that potluck, you might also be tempted to taste everything else that's there on that table, whether it's healthy or unhealthy. So, what do you do? Well, you definitely don't want to starve yourself before the event. If we starve ourselves before that event, we're more than likely going to overdo it at that potluck. And so if you plan on treating yourself later at the potluck, you're like, I'm just going to go in and enjoy myself with whatever is there. Well, you can also start your day with just a small meal that includes some whole grains, some fruit, some low fat or fat free dairy, some lean protein, so that you're not starving when you get there. And then when you get there, don't just go straight to the food, even though most of the time when we walk in, that's the first thing people say. They show you where the food is. But just decide to socialize more, walk around, talk to people, settle into the festivities before you eat. And then make sure that as you're socializing away from the buffet table so that you're not tempted to just keep nibbling while you're there. And then you can always be the one to bring something healthy so that you have something healthier to eat while you're there. And what do we do when it's not a potluck, but we have to eat out at a buffet restaurant? Have you ever felt like I paid $12 or I paid $15 per person to eat here? I plan to get my money's worth. What do you do? When you're faced with a buffet situation, you can always use a smaller plate. Maybe decide to put your meal on a salad plate instead of the regular plate. And then you can also fill your plate up with vegetables and salads before you go to the entrees and desserts. If you've seen my plate shows us that half of our plate should be fruit and vegetables. And so try to do that. Try to fill up half of your plate with fruit and vegetables, and then with the other food on the other half of your plate. Eat slowly. Again, spend more time socializing and eat slower. You might see that you're actually full before you think you're full. And again, aim to make half of your plate fruits and vegetables. We don't want to be busted at the buffet. Hello, my name is Cheryl, and I'm a workaholic. How many of you are very passionate about what you do and it's hard to stop working? I love to check off things off my to do list so that I can feel accomplished at the end of the day. But sometimes I don't stop working long enough so that I can get in lunch. And then I end up grabbing whatever is quick and easy, and that may not be healthy all the time. So, what do we do if we are a part of Workaholics Anonymous? We can always plan ahead and bring our lunch the night before, or some people plan out their meals and put them in containers for the whole week. But just getting into that habit of not grabbing whatever is quick and easy, but taking the time to put together a healthy lunch, and then again, get up and walk whenever you can, get away from the desk, eat with a friend. Don't just eat in front of your computer while you're working, but have one of your coworkers come in, or you can even have someone that doesn't work in your office come by and eat with them for lunch, or you go to wherever they work and eat with them for lunch. And so you can also keep certain items at your office that are healthy. Keep healthy snacks there, yogurt, nuts, oatmeal, soups, tuna fish, so that those days that you are working hard and you can't get away for lunch, you have something that you can fix that will not give you a lot of calories. So this has been my presentation for eating away from home. I hope that you either got some new information or you are reminded of something that you already know but just need to kick back into practice again. My name is Cheryl Austin, and I am an extension agent in Family and Community Health in Texas, Central Texas, and I work for the Cooperative Extension Program, Prairie View A&M University, and I love 30 for 30. Hope you all are doing a great job.